Man would also sometimes bust out like the carry Night Stalker, and we're like, oh shit, yeah, we're not gonna enjoy this game. And the hero was very different back then as well. Like Crippling Fear has been buffed a lot. Now also does tick damage, so you can't blink away from the silence. Usually Night Stalker would just kind of hover on top of you, and if you didn't have a blink, you could just stay there, silence. Guys, come help me out here. I'm gonna slow him down with Void. But now you can just break blinks as well. So if you build a blink,
that's when the hero's terrible.
Yeah. And now it's just suddenly pretty amazing. Like Dark Ascension's been looking better time and time again. And that Crippling Fear change is, I think that's the hugest.
Right. I mean, Night Stalker has been buffed so much. Like, they made it so he can literally fly now over terrain. If that wasn't enough, they added it to do bonus damage while you're flying with unobstructed terrain. What is that Monkey King?
What is that? That's a
Does
board.
that follow?
Oh, oh yeah, he's got the, what's that? You can't even look in the game anymore to see those gems and stuff. Unless our observer. Oh, thank you so much, good sir. Yep, that's exactly the gem that we are looking for. Unless it is just an ambient effect with his second item. That's the one, the Great Sage's Reckoning. So that could actually be a bit of a pay to lose, you know? Because you're going around as a tree. Wait, what's that animation? But it looks like it's canceled out, and we have our full-on action here with our first blood going for BetBoom. Jianming to fall first. Somnus just get that long-range charge all the way to Toronto, Tokyo, and a couple of hits to finish him off. He'll take the bounty rune away from him as FY, and Somnus one more second for the Shikuchi. But Somnus, if they want to leave the kill for him, now FY is going to take it. And back to battling against Save. Just a couple hits here. Primal Beast going to drop a bit soft.
I mean, that's
here,
your mid laner, man. He's not even getting XP.
And he's not in the wave. He's half HP. So GPK's happy with how things have evolved. Getting first blood for the team and a soft Primal to fight against.
Yeah, that's really bad for Somnus, to be honest with you. And this matchup was... It's already not good for him, but that type of start, when you're playing at a level like this, it's got to hurt. Definitely got to hurt.
But yeah, very exciting, you know, eventful start at least. I think Azure Ray with that game 2 versus Shopify, that they decided for the first time today to actually do a 5-man smoke gang on top of them. That probably awoke them as well for this game, that we should probably be around in force and not just leave Somnus all by himself next to the tier 1 tower to die. And Lou is dropping here, Pure and Save, making this TV's life a living hell. Demon as he is, he just goes down to 100 HP.
Yep, and he went with the Brain Sap level 1 here. I wonder if this is a lane to level Brain Sap up or level Enfeeble. We'll have to see here. Maybe he wants to time it, like the moment he gets meta, he's going to pop an Enfeeble on him. Nightfall, though.
Fall very low here by Chalice and FY.
And this is a fitting hero for Nightfall, too. Nightfall playing Night Stalker.
When the night falls, Nightfall shows.
It just needs Avo's voice line, too.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Maybe he has it. We'll see. You miss Avo?
Oh, that'll be great. I mean, I saw Avo the last time at, like, what, the Berlin Major? I saw him by glimpse there.
Right.
In a while. But Pure, Lou has popped his Metamorph, and yeah, Tidehunter's going to be a bit of a tricky challenge to go through. But now Save is also positioning himself so that Tianming gets the Firefly burn, save a little bit here. And that Metamorph, only a couple punches, but might just be enough. Actually, a Tidehunter has the Blightstone. Remember the last time we saw the Tidehunter paired up with someone? It was the support who had the Blightstone. And then they had the Gush on top. Was it? I'm not sure. Was it the Hoodwink or Avenge or something?
Yeah, it was a Hoodwink.
But that's a classic Hoodwink with Blightstone. Tidehunter, not so often do I see a Blightstone on this hero.
Not so much, but it makes sense. Anchor Smash will apply it to everything.
Yep.
But usually you don't want to spend that
more often.
Well, it slows down your ring of health. In theory, but if you're free farming like this anyway, nothing's stopping Pure.
Yeah, getting some wild ideas of Tidehunter Desolator.
I mean, that's the Thompson build. He was playing that in the mid lane for some time.
Bloody hell. Why is Thompson in charge of everything? Something outside of the box. You could just point a finger like, yep, he's done it.
Nope.
Tokyo. He's waiting in base right now for items to be dropped down. Do you need anything for your lane, sir? Oh, it's just a casual chainmail. If you could drop that, please. Nightfall's going to get it. FY is also on his way back there, but he's still in his backpack. There we go. +5 armor. +4 armor, even.
Oh, this Weaver is so annoying. I mean, this Weaver just does a lot of damage now. I have yet to see it win a game. However, it does look really strong in the laning stage. I wonder if the Tide Weaver lane is going to come back.
Yeah, like, you know what that reminds me of? Like, in fresh memory, you remember the Klink support that everyone's spamming around while they're battling in bottom lane with this Vengeful Spirit, dropping very low 5 stick charges, but a crit by Chalice doesn't even allow him to pop it.
But the gameplay, too.
The gameplay is pretty similar to the Klink support. And it was like, man, this hero's so good at the laning stage, but does actually win you a game in competitive? Because in pubs, it was ruining people's lives.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good example, and I think we've seen that through most of the Weavers as well that have played. If they do well in the laning stage, it's just they don't play like a support anymore. They just start being like, I guess I'm a carry now.
Ooh. That brain snap, he's not a ranged gunning. He's doing his best to keep safe away from the Terrorblade, and he might just pay with it with his life. And dead. All the rocks and the trees are in between, so
I mean, they're not done. There's no way they're done. Pure's just gonna chase him around. It's like, you want these creeps?
Round 2.
Nah, I want you.
Yeah, round 2, activate. DP coming in from the Weaver, FY.
Oh, they're gonna force their +4.
Now, do they get their kill though? Pure. He needs to get the bug, and with these big punches he's throwing, one more hit should do it, and that Shikuchi is the one to finish off the last hit. But it's not just him, it's also Somnus here, and there goes save. It's another one for Azure, up to 4 kills now.
I mean, Somnus desperately needed that. If you take a look at the CS board, he's sitting at 14-2 to the 38-22 of the Monkey King here. GPK is laying the smackdown on him in the mid lane. And I feel like a lot of this does have to do with that early game where he lost half his health. He missed like the first wave chasing around a support trying to get a kill. Now they got a catapult for the mid lane, and they're going to bring more heroes to take the rune. And now the tower is going to get pressured.
And maybe even to kill Somnus as well. Sadly, no Nightmare. So they're just going to push him away and like, yep, this is our turf now.
Yeah, you don't want to level Nightmare. That's just boring.
Oh, it's the courier that's creating the animation while GPK got it. That's it. It's not the cosmetic, but Somnus. We get initiated on. Chalice is also here. Now they're bringing in everybody to help him out, but Somnus already down with a brain sap burst, and GPK gets the last hit with a Jingu Mastery.
This is a disaster. Now Chalice is stuck here. There's another stun in 2 seconds.
Nightmare's ready. Oh, he just took the stun there with. It did burn one of the raindrops out of Chalice though.
Oh, lovely.
Took a 5 more, and here comes Xian Ming. Yeah, we'll just take Toronto Tokyo then.
If they would have timed that perfectly, they would have bought enough time for the Boundless Strike to be off cooldown with the Jingu stack still available, which would have killed them, but slight stacking of stuns there does cause just Toronto Tokyo to die in Pure. Looks like he's just going to get ganked here by Somnus, and Somnus...
TP.
Wow.
Successful.
And this is how the game's going to go for Somnus now. Like, maybe he wants to get level 6 first, but he's on perma-roam mode. He cannot lane versus Monkey anymore. And Monkey, he's top lane. One Boundless Strike, and this will be a death here.
Toronto Tokyo's like, can I have it? Can I have it,
flying?
Please?
It's flying. Boundless Strike.
He's flying indeed. Oh.
They missed.
Oh, that's not going to connect. Unfortunate about that. I was about to do another Thompson reference, but it's not even playing here, so... But, you know, from last year, Somnus playing the Primal Beast reminds me exactly of his playstyle. Nightfall, not in a very healthy place right now, as he's burnt down with the Cinder and the Urn, and FY really wants to close in the gap on Nightfall with the Shikuchi, but Geminate attack is enough to finish off this Night Stalker's
See what I mean, though?
It's not a killing spree now. A rotation towards the top lane, but there's nobody there.
Look at FY's items. Like, this ain't a support item build. This is what Core's build. And he's going to transition into a core, and thank God you have FY on this hero, because I feel like a lot of the new age support players don't really know how to carry a game hard as a support, because it's not really something you need to do. It's not a skill set.
Oh, the turnaround with the Ravage. Lou, he's not in a good place. He doesn't find his happy place, but maybe his teammates can recover. Oh, Toronto Tokyo stun. Dodged by the Brewmaster with the Primal Split, and Pure goes down. And maybe even another Bane going to be followed up next. Save the fall. Nightfall does find himself a kill for Qianming. And the charge, the Cyclone. It's not well timed by Azure Ray, but it doesn't matter. At least they're going to get damage. But it does matter that much that they can't kill Nightfall. And Somnus gets blown up by GPK by one big boundless strike. But the Jingo Mastery stack's already built up. Toronto Tokyo stun is ready. Gets it off. And FY is already there to protect. So GPK can't close in more. Nightfall also moving away. Showed up as the carry to find himself a quick kill. Oh, but GPK, it's not over yet. It's not over yet at all. But the damage is lacking. 1400 HP Monkey King.
More like
so
the stuns are lacking, right? Between those three heroes, they have 0 stuns. Between those 4 heroes, until Bat and 5, they have 0 stuns.
15 kills in 9 minutes. Nice ward placed down there by Qianming. He's going to give them all the info that they need. Runs a save onto Toronto Tokyo. They could just kill both of them here right now. Pure is coming in, but he's got a Meteor Hammer, but he's got no Ravage. Won't be able to connect that one easily. We'll need some help out of that. GPK burning alive. Nice stun onto 2. Wukong's command drop down. Weaver to fall. And Chalice forced away. But it's not over yet. Lu throwing in another reflection. Slowing down GPK. Chalice trying to make a run for it. 1 earn charge remaining. Qianming coming up for round number 2. Doesn't quite get the connection to GPK. Here comes Somnus as well. And we have been fighting for quite some time. And it's not over yet. The Meteor Hammer going to be connecting onto Lu by Pure. And GPK, they got the TB. He's out of play. They only got Toronto Tokyo. As a trade-off from that, Battle Strike will not connect onto Chalice. And Azure Ray is going to be moving away. And, yeah, that was a bit of a skirmish.
Yeah, I mean, GPK could really use a point in Tree Dance. I wonder if he's going to opt to go for it.
Watch it with the splashing Tide Hunter.
Azure Ray is actually recalling, yeah, back for the reinforcements. Let's go back in again. And GPK is going to get hit by the charge and the trample into the Pulverize. And that Monkey King finally taken out and save another death for him. He's literally just TP'd to die inside these last 2 minutes. But 13 kills now for Azure Ray. That we're still tied up dead even. Despite more CS on the side of BetBoom. It's, you know, it's kind of an entertaining game, at least in the viewer's perspective. A lot of early brawling.
I mean, the laning stage, as usual, when BB teams away, but the brawling is going Azure Ray's way all the way here, as they do manage to get a gold lead in this game somehow. This Brewmaster sitting at top of the net worth, and he's going something a little bit different. We've been seeing a lot of Brewmasters go for this Midas kind of AFK farm. He's fighting. He just picked up a Spirit Vessel. He's going for something that is just going to be much more aggressive, much more into your face here. And I think that's exactly what they need, because the way Somnus started off this game against the Monkey King, the best way you can come back, we said it before, just kill the Monkey King. This hero, it might seem like a very simple strategy, but it's a very effective one. It's like when you put Shadow Fiend mid, right? Your first train of thought most of the time is just gank him, right? Monkey King, you should have the same logic. He has no defensive capabilities once you get on top of him, and he's very, very squishy.
Also, another hero that comes to mind is people being too afraid of, like, say, Viper, for example. So just hit him low.
Just kill him, yeah.
Yeah, just
These heroes are strong at holding their ground in a lot of ways, but they're not good against multiple targets at once.
Yeah. Night Stalker is an interesting example of that as well. Like, the hero is the strongest when he gets to chase and hit people, but he is very soft when taking hits. Hence, also put into a position 1 position. Oh, and here we go. Nice swap into the silence, and there goes Chalice. GPK will secure it with the Boundless Strike. And there's no mid-tier 1 tower to push, so looks like they're just going to scramble all around. Pure fighting with FY in the top lane, but that's a Weaver. You ain't going to catch this guy. Skittering away.
Skittering away indeed, and this Weaver has a vitality boost. Oh, Atos complete, okay. I was gonna say, is he just gonna rush into Atos? Yes he is. What is that good against this game? I guess you can lock down the Monkey King real quick and then get the Swarm on him. You can lock down rather the Night Stalker.
I mean, we
a little bit of extra catch helps.
Extra catch, I think, is what they're looking for, right? Because Brew would need a blink, Bat would need a
There they go. They got the Monkey King.
And on GPK, they go. He's stuck on the spot. Goes for the stun onto Chalice. Chalice, can he get his Primal split off? He's very low on HP.
Nope.
No, he doesn't. And Xianming tried to go for the lasso. Broken by Toronto Tokyo. And Primal Beast held on the spot. All of his mana is getting burnt out by Save's Fiend Script. So the Pulverize is pretty much all he has. He goes for a full
here comes Lou
there, though. And Save is dropping low. Lou is also joining in the battle with the Terrorblade. Trying to juke around in the trees as the Bane. The Nightmare will pop and buy some time. But he's finally taken down. TB low on HP. Lou is about to fall. And GPK snipes him down. Toronto Tokyo is the next one to fall. But the tier 2 tower now having to take into action. And Sominus, you ain't that tanky. That tower, it will kill you. And it's almost done the job required. But he's still escaping. Piggy Pole going to squeal himself away to safety. And Pure can't chase him. But GPK, he still wants to go around the side. Primal Spring is available, but he's not going to go for it. FY still poking Pure a bit there. And another brawl.
This game's an absolute bloodbath. And the best part is, it's like, yeah, it's actually really refreshing compared to the last two games where it's just kind of like Turtle City, but very even game so far. And I think this type of fighting really is favoring Azure quite a lot. Because, like, yeah, you're giving some kills away here and there, but you're stemming the bleeding from the laning stage. And you do have the Terrorblade, who in the late game is going to be pretty strong. Sure, he's dying a little bit and slowing down his timings by joining all these fights, but you've got the hidden carry, too, on your side. And that's going to be this Weaver, FY. No stranger to being in a position of just having a lot of net worth, and looks like he's building into just doing just that this game. Just being able to carry the game.
And off we go to the next fight. This time the Batrider getting a closure on top. Oh, well, actually getting on top of Save. Slowly burning him down. The Bane will lose his life. No abilities there for an actual proper fight. The Fiend Script still in cooldown. I guess if he did have it, maybe then Nightfall would be like, I can just Dark Ascension and start pummeling them. A smart call is when you don't have your ults, you don't fight.
Very true. I'd love to see FY get a Force Staff next. I think this Atos is great, and yeah, eventually it'll turn into Mjolnir. But I think there's going to be a point in this game where you just die to Night Stalker on sight if you don't have the ability to get out of that crippling fear.
Well, he did build an AC on the Clockwork, so I want to see.
There's no item a
option.
Weaver can build to survive a Night Stalker other than something that gets him out of silence.
Right, I'm going to throw in some stupid ideas here, but I think Gleipnir is a good idea, and honestly, I'd like to see a Wind Waker on the Weaver.
That's a lot of net worth, man.
Dead silence. Remember the pause 4s that we've seen building Wind Waker this year? There's only a couple of them, and then there's those who are like, I'm going to build a Heart, I'm going to build something like an Aghanim's Rush, I'm going to build a Midas on Skywrath. Yeah, let's not talk about that. We've gone through that so many times. But I'd still like to see a Wind Waker that could basically save somebody from big trouble, like Fiend Script. Break the Fiend Script with that. Like,
I mean, Wind Waker's a great item.
I've said it. Yeah, it will take some time to build it. Of course, it's almost 7,000 gold, but I talked about how good of a Bane game this is. Well, find ultimate counters to such a good game. But at the same time, Night Stalker, the one that they want to kill targeted right now, has that crippling fear. Swap save from Toronto Tokyo. 400 HP, dropping low, still dropping, still surviving, getting away. And Azure Ray, they're going to have to face the reinforcements at this phase. Chalice, he's not going to be that lucky with escaping with his Brewlings, because
here comes Lou.
Maybe if he can with some backup. Bane has been killed. No Fiend Script for him. Brewmaster still surviving for the time being. Pure in position for a Ravage, but not needed just quite yet because Chalice is already history. FY dropping into Crab Orchestra on top of Pure. He's going to have to figure out how to get rid of this bug. Turns to talking the stun onto the Weaver. Lou still damaging, and here's the Ravage, the turnaround coming out. GPK, Meteor Hammer onto 2, but it doesn't do anything. Doesn't have to do absolutely anything. So that's a meme hammer. More of like, as they're chasing Pure, Somnus on top of him. Pulverized that broken by the Kraken Shell. GPK with a 2-man stun. Pure's going to be making his way out. GPK still fighting for his life here. 1 versus 4. Primal going in for the charge, and here comes the reinforcements again. Nightfall's back into action. Fiend Script onto the TV. Lou down. GPK survives. Pure surviving, and that is not a meme hammer. That is a meteor right on top of the head of Xianming.
I mean, apparently there's a benefit of being 0-7 on Bane. That is, you respawn quickly after you die. And he came back into that fight as save right in time just to be able to kill the Terrorblade, but also save the Monkey King, because that would have been disastrous if Monkey would have died there. But instead, he's getting closer and closer, and I think before the next engagement, we're going to see a BKB on the Monkey King. And that item is the item you need on Monkey King almost every single game. That way you can undisruptively just get your Jingu stacks. And that's where all your damage comes from.
And a pause, a quick breather for all the players. BetBoom's the one to call it out, so let's see if it's another wireless headset. But let's take a
so watch this Kraken
glimpse
kill.
of
He
this
waited.
turnaround. Waited with the Kraken shot.
Yeah. I mean, look,
we talk about practicing bashes, so might as well.
It was quite calculated, because this fight here, if Bane wasn't there with the grip, I don't know if this goes the same way. Maybe GPK dies. He ends up gripping TB, then sleeping the Batrider. And this is all because he just died first in the fight and respawned quickly. Because he's a level 2.
Nice. Oh, wait. What is this creep running into me? Oh, it's a Monkey King who's just going to stun both of us right away. Swapping Tianming back in. Pure and Nightfall both getting a kill each off of the Primal Beast and the Batrider. Nightfall still chasing Chalice here, and so the rest of the squad following right behind it. This brew, it's ours. Well, if you manage to hit the guy. Kind of talked about the evasion. It's really annoying to play against. Meanwhile, GPK, oh, he found a stray Weaver in the mid lane. With the
he'll die eventually.
So that would
he actually ulted.
That would be the 4th hero. Okay. Space creation, I guess. But yeah, if he does die, it's going to be the 4th. It's going to be the 4th hero to fall. Still the Earth.
He's taking the gate. Is it going to work? He got through the gate. He actually got it.
What
he ran through terribly. No. We're going to chase him through the gate.
Oh, okay. I mean, he might still die. But,
will he? Will he?
It's taking so damn long. Oh my god. Oh, that was goated. Thank you, Chalice, for this. That was so good. Okay, Tianming, just a casual lasso on the Monkey King. Well, I'm still going to be able to hit you. Extra range and all. Oh.
Well, if nothing else, this game... This is some good Dota. This is some good Dota. That's all I gotta say. This is what I signed up for.
Yeah, and now we can actually look at the Monkey King with that nice animation from that courier imitating flying Monkey Kings. Like a
Why doesn't it do that?
I don't know. It's imitating the model, I guess. And then Swap and Chalice. I think this chase is not going to last at all. They're not even going to chase it, so it's not going to last. GPK though. BKB pop has Wukong's command off cooldown right now. And Nightfall has also picked up an order for destruction.
He's dead.
Hello.
See ya.
That is the world's most optimistic teleport I've seen in a while, but Nightfall, no. Denied.
I mean, he didn't have a choice. Like, either he just dies or goes for it. I respect it. Because it just, I don't know if they're looking at the timer. Sometimes when the game is this fast, right? You sometimes lose track of certain key details because you're just thinking about battling, right? He's like, oh, I have no ultimate. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, shit. What can I do? I guess we got a BKB TP.
Yeah.
Almost worked.
In direct vision as well. I think he might have thought that I'm behind a tree, but he wasn't. He was in plain vision. And Roshan, this will go for Azure. And I believe it's either Lou to take it. I was thinking Somnus for a second, that he could also pick it up, but I think TB is already in a good position to grab it. Teleports top. Might just sell that Aegis right away. Oh.
Yep.
That is Spain without the S once again. Oh, that's a good dodge from GPK. Doesn't get caught by the onslaught of the Primal Beast. And here comes the Wukong's command. Waiting to get the good connection, and Pure with the wrap into the Meteor Hammer. Somnus will live, and Xianming coming in from the side. Lasso onto GPK. Nice break from Toronto Tokyo with the swap. They've also found themselves the Brewmaster holding him back. They're a bit spreaded on the side of BetBoom, and here comes the needed reinforcement. It's Nightfall. And nice stun from GPK onto 2. FY can't do anything. Chalice is on the run. Nightfall going to be following Xianming. following him into the lane, and to save, he can't find FY, so that means the Spat Rider is probably going to be the only kill on top of this TB, but it was just far enough for the BetBoom to disengage to get Nightfall into the action.
I mean, after watching both these teams play
they're actually going
Shopify
to the
Rebellion...
Weaver. Never mind. Yeah.
After watching both these teams play Shopify Rebellion, I'm just like, wow. Both these teams are out for blood. The only common denominator here is, I guess, Shopify Rebellion is not a very aggressive team after watching this. Is both these teams are just running at each other non-stop.
Almost 2 kills per minute pace, yeah.
Literally no chill.
I wanna look, what is the current bloodbath record? 2.15, so we need a couple more kills per minute to have the biggest bloodbath game so far in TI or the road to the international. As we're 22 minutes in with 40 kills, so we're just below 2. We need a bit more. We need a bit more, guys. Come on, BetBoom. Come on, Azure. Bring in the action.
I mean, this Tormentor is not
claiming any lives.
We need blood.
Or that.
I mean, they got a nice shard, though. This shard is really good on the Venge. It gives you 2 magic missiles. What's better than 1 magic missile?
Yeah, who is the bloodthirstiest?
This game?
Well, I mean, he's got the most kills, but
I feel like Psalmus is just running at everything he sees, and Chalice.
I guess he found a vibe in that last game with the Earth Spirit. Now he's just rolling into this one like, I want blood. He just wants to kill everyone.
I mean, Psalmus, Chalice, Save, and GPK are just... I don't even know if GPK is bloodthirsty. I feel like he's just responding to the aggression of Azure. He's probably just like, why are these guys just running at me?
Yeah. Surprised by the amount of hate that they're getting, but that's tier 2 tower cleaned out of the way. BetBoom still got 2 more to go. Meanwhile, Azure splitting the bottom half of the map towards the tier 2, and BetBoom's gonna smoke up. Is this a portal play we're looking at? Very likely. They're joining in forces, trying to support. They see FY in the lane. Pings are coming out already. They will not have Pure to join in the fight unless he teleports to the tower. There's a glyph up as well. Azure, you gotta be careful here. There is a Radiant scan, but doesn't connect on anyone. Save takes the long route. The rest of BetBoom coming on the side. Still half the duration left. They see Chalice, they still see FY. They're still staying, and here, it's gonna be bodies. Chalice with the BKB pops his primal split at least on FY. Can't quite get the time lapse off, and as he finally gets out of the silence, he's already dead. Chalice's Brewlings are being chased around here. Toronto Tokyo already used the swap. Gonna get hit by a nasty rock to the head. It's gonna leave a concussion. And GPK, you're right on top of Chalice, and now they're just gonna blow up this brew. Miss,
Dead in the water.
But job done. Dead in the water, indeed.
Very fitting name for that shard. I still would petition for just it being called Anchor.
Anchor, yeah.
And then
Just
Anchor
Anchor.
Smash gets changed to Dead in the Water.
Smash.
Smash.
It just be smash.
Water
That sounds
smash.
such like an ogre ability, you know? Like ogre's abilities, they sound so kind of refined
ogres?
for his intelligence. You got Ignite, and then you have Fire Blast, and what? It should just be smash, you know? So,
Well,
but Tidehunter is a smart guy.
the ogres near the Radiant Portal, their smash is called Ogre Smash! Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark, yes.
Ogre Smash. And it could be Tide Smash! Exclamation. I have the best ideas, I know. Because it's not even
Yeah,
an
I think
anchor anymore, right? Because like that's my beef nowadays is the cosmetics. They're messing with the lore. He's not holding
Yeah, I
anything
guess, I
anymore.
mean-
He's got a sword. He's got a sword and a what? What's in his left hand there? A fish? A sword and
What is
fish?
that?
I don't know. That's
It's
like
a chain. It's a chain with something. I haven't seen it exactly, but Chalice doesn't have time to look behind him. has an anchor, and now he also has a feed script and a swap, so no retreat for him.
Dead.
Meanwhile, is that another BKB that doesn't hurt? Oh, yeah, Nightfall just popped his BKB in the top lane as well, running away from the TB. And Xiaoming.
And now they're TPing bottom, trying to catch this Primal because he is sitting under vision. Oh, he has a heart, by the way. When did Somnus get a heart? What the hell? It doesn't look like he has a heart with how much damage he's taken, though.
Really doesn't at all, but GPK is hurting himself more. Oh, he's pulling himself away. Primal Beast is still nightmared up, so Xiaoming is down, and GPK will live. Ogre Seal. Get a bit of distance. Nightfall is here, though. I'll land right on top of him, and so is Pure, and so is Toronto Tokyo. Since I want to say hello to the entire gang.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, all that minus armor, right? Like, I feel like if you're Primal, you just need armor. I guess maybe you can go for the Aghanims, because that'll break the Monkey King, which means he'll no longer get Jingu stacks. That is another option. But I think the big thing about this Monkey and why he's hitting so hard, yeah, you got the Orb of Corrosion, you got the Desolator. He has a level 15 talent of plus 110 Jingu mastery damage. It's been a while since people like caught on to like this talent being good, but the more and more I see Monkey players, they're starting to get this talent. And it gives your Jingu 270 damage per hit. I wonder if at some point you're going to go for the -1 Jingu mastery hits at 25 over the additional ring. There might be something there.
Yeah, their intelligence has grown, so they finally get it.
The Monkeys players are smarter.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Another smoke from BetBoom after finishing a tier 2 tower to teleport straight to the Wisdom Rune and potentially even protect this tower. So Azure Ray, what's their call? Somnus is not around, and the fight's soon about to start. 26 seconds for Metamorph. They really need to pick that one up. Toronto Tokyo look for the stun. Nightfall shows himself at the back as well. Hello. Or hello. Whatever you want to say. That's going to get lapped up by Jianming. GPK loading up the Jingu, canceling it twice. Toronto Tokyo's already down. It's a 5v4. Metamorph, remind that, is going to be coming back off cooldown. And Brewmaster is down. They got an anchor stuck on Terrorblade's leg. He's not going anywhere. 5 seconds for Metamorph, but the Shadowblade, he's invis. They know he's somewhere around the area. Where's the detection, boys? We don't have it right now. And on the sidelines, FY, the true carry, right, with the Gleipnir almost killing off Bane. But save will live, and Somnus is coming in. Charge into a bunk into the face. That baseball bat from GPK, that hurts. At least it's not a steel bat, because that would have probably taken Primal Beast's life by 1 hit. No lasso. Interesting link there from the Batrider. And here comes Nightfall with a beautiful Ravage right on top of all of them on Azure Ray. And no Sunder in sight. That's silence for you, Mr. TV. Somnus going to be charging in onto the Nightfall. Night Stalkers, FY is also going to be on the sidelines. Tianming, we've seen how this story's ended a couple times. He pops the cheese, gets a big heal, and they're onto GPK, but they're also onto something. Is it just their deaths? Or their impending doom, or maybe a win here, because Somnus is the last guy pretty much remaining in this fight. There's no brew, and a good save there, but that Night Stalker, it's at 60 HP. GPK's got 200. This guy's Ogre sealing away. GPK, where the hell are you throwing that Boundless Strike? Well, it doesn't matter. They won the fight anyway, and clean Azure Ray away. That was intentional.
He had Jingu.
Was that a teleport?
No, he wanted to full heal by killing the wave.
Right.
There you go.
You could have killed him with it, but it makes sense. That was an interesting fight. That's a team wipe.
Don't worry, only Monkey players would understand. Everyone else.
Yeah, I'm not intelligent enough. But yeah, wrap this up here.
Wrap this up? I mean, there's not much to wrap up here. My boy here is stuck in an anchor. They have no detection, but they see the slow-ass anchor just moving around. And he's like, where do I go? Where do I go? He actually gets to the tree line here, which is pretty great. But other than that, like, I don't know what the patience of Pure was to save Ravage for this entire time, but they ended up canceling the charge there, the onslaught, and then all of a sudden Terrorblade's like, yeah, we can go ahead and fight this, but Pure, he still has the Ravage available this entire time. He's patient, he's waiting, boom, right in the face. He ends up hitting 3 heroes inside the Wukong's command there, and just really turns his fight on its face entirely. And I really think it comes down to the itemization of this Terrorblade right now, and I don't think that was a cheese either. That was just a big Lotus on a hero that has very little HP, max HP, in the Batrider, so he ends up going down there pretty easily as well. But that swap, right, Toronto Toki right there, that was beautiful. Just barely saving GPK here. And you're going to see this is only Monkey players will get this. You know, he's stunning.
He'll just heal up. Yeah, he'll just heal up. It was like you could one-shot the Primal Beast, but I guess you could opt for the heal at that point. Just of course, like you've seen a lot of onslaughts during that fight, so you don't really know if Somnus is something coming off cooldown. Could have surprised them. It'd be like, okay, awkward death. I could have dodged that, but it's a team wipe. Azure, they pay a heavy price for. It is secured.
Okay, did they get anything from that? No, nothing. Okay, you have to realize, T-Panda, that these players are much better than you at this game, so they mentally know that the cooldowns of Onslaught, because they just canceled it like 10 seconds ago. So yeah, he knew that all his spells are on cooldown. So it was just a calculated play from a very good Dota player.
Yes, exactly that. And I'm happy to say that these players are better than me, because something could be very wrong if I was actually there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I meant to say much better.
We'll never know.
Better than you. Because it's a given, right, that they're better than us.
Oh, Somnus. Oh, he's not in a good place right now. He exits the base, only into the loving arms of BetBoom.
Is that what loving arms look like?
It's a Fiend script, you know, Nightmare Hands, I guess, for some. But BetBoom,
right.
they welcome it. Don't have to buy back if he wants to defend his base, because GPK is already hitting the tier 3 tower.
All right. What can you do here? How are we going to pop the extension?
Oh, very nice balance strike, and they're just going right on top of the Brewmaster. Gets the split off, though. There's just missing every single hit on this guy. I mean, just comes to say that this hero is quite something else. If there's 4 guys on top of you, you still get your primal split off. But
yeah, but we haven't seen this hero win a game yet.
Yeah, a tier 3 tower does drop in the top lane as FY was able to do a bit of rat action with the help of Lou. But BetBoom is still inside the base, and the buyback coming in from the Batrider. BetBoom got to be careful. They're only here with 3, and now by 2 as Toronto Tokyo is down. GPK, very nice stun there. Will take that one, and also Somnus being interrupted, but that Tidehunter is slowly dropping. Has a Ravage, and he will drop it. But at what result, really? Just slowing them down. He knows his inevitable fate. But everybody else got out.
They want to turn.
Wants to go back in. Oh, straight to Somnus. Double stun onto the TV and the Primal Beast. Here comes Save. 20 seconds for the Fiend script. But he's just making sure that his buddy's got this job in the bag. GPK will take down Chalice. No more split pushes either, as well as Azure. They brought everybody into base. Beautiful stun again from GPK. Onto both of them. Lou can't get back to the fountain. Another Primal Beast. Pulverized attempt into a stun from the Venge Spirit. The FY turning it around with a Gleipnir. Trying to take down a GPK, but GPK is already at a safe distance. Plus has that Aegis.
Yeah.
And now they can get back to the initial job of hitting racks.
He just brought an MKB too. Full MKB acquired. Puts the boots in the backpack. Not sure why he has MKB. Ah, the Brewmaster.
Oh, Lou. Well, that seals the deal.
Didn't get the BKB off in that fight either.
That too. Somnus slipped inside the Wukongs, and it's just the another piece for BetBoom to claim.
Yeah, this game is slipping into unmanageable territory here for Azure.
Yeah, it's like one by one, they're all just dying one after the other. 4 heroes now dead. Chalice the only one to survive.
I mean, Weaver, at least this game is ending in the same fashion that it began. Just an absolute bloodbath. There's a hex on the tide, by the way.
Yep. Might as well. I mean, we didn't quite get the bloodbath record here, unless this game still continues to stretch and we get a couple more kills, but an attempt was made. An attempt was definitely made.
At least they're having fun here. You can tell both these teams they're in good spirits, you know what I mean? Pure and Chalice. Even though you lose this game most likely as Azure, unless some absolute miracle happens, they seem to still look like they're having fun, you know? That's always fun to see. As we do know, this game doesn't have the highest stakes.
Yep.
But it does have some stakes. Like, I do still think, I don't know if I should say this without knowing for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a best of 3 for seeding.
It could be, but this is still the official game because they haven't matched up against each other's as well. So this one's a best of 2, but
and then there might be a best.
Also cannot say for certain is there going to be a best of 3 right after. Yeah, that is true. But that depends if this series ends up in a tie. If it's a 2-0, I think we're all fair and square. Ready to go
we will be
onward with this group.
And BetBoom is just looking like, out of the 3 teams we saw play against each other on this stream, the superior team.
Yeah.
And basically today we saw 3 teams play in 3 different games. The Azure, BetBoom team, and Shopify Rebellion. And BetBoom team has been making the other 2 teams look like they're on a different level.
And that also speaks volumes for Team Liquid, who 2-0'd BetBoom. Yes.
Right.
They're probably on a whole different level then, but there is the start for the fight. Tian Ming going to be the one to fall first. Pure, 1500 HP remaining, but it's more than enough. A buyback coming out from the Brew as the Ravage is dropped on top of Somnus, surrounded by enemies with an anchor stuck on one of his feet. And GPK with the Wukong's turning things around. FY has to pop his ulti and run away. Lu can't get much done on the sidelines here. They've already lost 2 members of their team. And Primal Split also expended. Metamorph already used. And Nightfall all leading the troops into the base once again. And for the final time, by the looks of it, as well as BetBoom, they're going to close out this first game.
Trying to kill this Bruling, and they will get it. Yeah, that's the game. They're going to call it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Wow.
But a fun
like,
game.
it's hard to break this one down,
really
right?
fun. Yeah.
The best way to break this one down is just be like, BetBoom team, as usual, winning the laning stage, right? This team is just too good at the lanes.